Hey guys, it's your girl Zenya Morris, and I am so excited for you to be joining me on this free webinar today. Three things you should know before you start a virtual assistant or online business. Listen, I'm going to get right into it. We're not going to waste any time because if you have questions at the end, I want you to be able to ask me those questions and I can get you those answers so you can move forward, right? In positive energy about what it is that you want to do to start this new journey on entrepreneurship. All right. Introduction. Starting a virtual assistant or online business requires planning, organization, commitment, and determination. You really have to be determined when you're going on this journey of entrepreneurship. You have to be determined. You have to encourage yourself, motivate yourself that because you want to live a life of freedom, right? You don't want to answer to anyone else. You want to live a life of freedom. You have to tap into that determination and motivation. Set achievable goals, prioritize tasks, and stay focused. Let your desired life motivate you towards your journey. Let it be the motivation for you to get up and do what you love every day, right? Okay. We will cover three important areas today. When you start your business, you have to know these three things. Number one, finding your niche. And not just finding your niche, but doing what you love to do, where it's easy, like you even waking up in the morning and knowing, you got to brush your teeth, you got to comb your hair, you have to get clothes on, all those things that are normal to you. That's what finding your niche is, what you enjoy, what brings you happiness, right? If you love serving others, that's the thing you want to tap into with finding your niche. And then number two, package and pricing. Listen, when people are spending their money with you, they want to know all the things that they're getting in this package, honey, because they going to make sure they get their money's worth, right? So we're going to cover package and pricing. And then number three, we're going to talk about contracts and agreement. And I would say this is high on the priority list, honey, because it covers you as a service provider and it covers your client. So we're going to have a good talk about that. And then I'll show you a sample of my contract so that I'll help and give you some ideas of how you need to set up your contracts moving forward. Okay. Now, I am going to introduce you to who I am. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Zenya Morris. I am the CEO of the PAM firm. We are an integrated business solutions provider, and we've been in business for the last 8 years. Honey, eight. Whew, thank you. Formerly a professional administrator for esteemed companies like the Golden State Warriors and Abbott Diabetes Care. I transitioned into entrepreneurship as a solopreneur in 2018. We rebranded to cater to both corporate B2B clients and B2C, business to consumer clients, including the renowned Learn, Love, and Laugh brand of Kim Coles. I had a wonderful opportunity to serve her brand. I made this change to fulfill my dreams of building PAM, Perfecting Administration Management Firm, creating jobs and increasing revenue, having a clear plan and focusing on the business growth is crucial for your success. Listen, when you have it, write it out, right? Write it out, get that tablet and that pen and write your vision out, honey, what you want it to be so that you can stay focused and move into action. All right, so here we are. We're about to go into the lesson, the training. You know who I am now. Hopefully, you feel comfortable. We're doing all the things, right? All right, our first topic, how to find your niche. Number one, finding your niche is about doing what brings you joy. When you genuinely enjoy your work, it becomes effortless to wake up each morning, serve others, and pursue your passion. Even during challenging times, which are inevitable, your love for what you do will give you the determination to persevere, baby. Persevere. Absolutely. Now, let's talk about the technical portion of it, right? Targeting your market. You have to be clear on who you want to serve. That is so important, being clear on who you want to serve. By focusing on a specific niche, businesses can tailor their marketing efforts to reach their ideal customers. Now, that is true. It took me a little while to get there. And hopefully, if you guys join me on another free webinar, I'm going to teach you about finding your avatar, your ideal client, right? Because that's very important as you're moving through this journey of entrepreneurship. You have to know who you are serving. All right. Enhance customer loyalty. When businesses cater to a specific niche, they can provide products or services that meet their unique needs of their customers more effectively. All right. So while you're thinking about the type of service that you want to provide, also think about the type of client that you want to support, right? What would be your ideal client? Like I knew for me, I enjoyed working with consumers, but I also wanted to be able to work with corporations, right? Because that kind of gave me a sense of stability. If I got under a corporation and I provided them with the most excellent service that I could possibly do, then I knew that my income would be stable, right? So think about that. Give that a lot of thought. Okay, next, package and pricing. Hunty. So I have three options here, all right, that I want you to look at when you're thinking about packaging and pricing. And these are just illustrations, right? These are just illustrations because I want to give you an idea. So, number one is a basic package, right? It's a basic admin package. And look, this is just an illustration. Don't look at the prices, baby, because I would say we're going to charge more, right? So this is just to give you an idea. So number one is a basic package, admin support. This package is designed to provide essential administration support to online businesses, right? And then you have services include email management, calendaring, data entry, and basic research. We have $250 per month. Now that tells them exactly what they're going to get, right? They don't have to question it. This lets them know the exact services that they will receive. Now, one thing that I will add that I actually did not put on there is how many hours, right? Because in that, you do want to add the hours. So, say for instance, this basic package would be 10 hours per month, right? Or 15 hours, or whatever you want it to do. That is going to let individuals know how much of a time they can use of your time in that specific package, okay? Number two is the standard package. It says tech support. Well, of course, if you're giving tech support, honey, you're going to charge them more than $450 a month. But as I said, it was just illustration, y'all. Just an illustration. All right. So a tech support, standard package. This package offers technical support in addition to administration tasks, catering to businesses with more advanced tech needs, right? So this is letting them know exactly what they're going to get. It's almost a combination from the basic package to the standard package. So those from basic package come into the standard package, and that's how you put that together, right? And so it's going to be a monthly thing. So we said 450 a month. Then number three is your premium package, online business manager, Hunty. Online business manager. We know the online business manager ain't gonna be $800 a month, but it's just an illustration, right? Okay, so number 3 is a premium package, online business manager. This comprehensive package includes full administration support, tech support, and online business management services. In addition to administration tech, it covers strategic planning, project management, team coordination, and business growth support. This is just to give you an idea of what packages look like, and it's going to be based upon the hours that they are buying in the package. And I really should have added that in there. But listen, you think about how much you want to get paid per hour, right? And so in an ideal world, right? You create your hourly pay, and then you think about um, how long it might take you to do certain tasks, right? And then you create the package price based on that. Does that make sense? Okay. And I think that's a great way to cover yourself, right? Because you don't want to have a basic package and then not add the hours in there. And then you're like, well, they have a basic package, but how many hours am I going to be working? Well, you stipulate how many hours you will actually be working that specific month, right? And that specific price under that price base. You make that up. That's the joy of owning your own business, being your own boss. You can ultimately do what makes you feel better about serving others, right? And then believe me, there'll be someone there that you can connect to that will not mind paying you your value dollar for doing the excellent work that you're going to do. Okay? So, all right, let's go on to the next one and our last subject, which is contracts and agreements. So now I said that I would show you all a contract and agreement. And what I'm going to do is I will add a copy of my contract and agreement in this training, and you'll be able to view what it looks like, right? But I wanted to share 5 things that I think you should definitely have in your contracts, okay? It says this is the most important aspect of your business. It covers you as the service provider, and it covers the client. I am sharing with you a sample of my contract. You'll have that to look at, right? The things you should know about in an effective contract. Okay? Number 1, don't ever, and ever do a job without having a signed contract. Hear me clearly. Do not work for anyone as an independent contractor without getting your contract signed. Okay? All right. Number 2, always have your contracts 6 months or longer. And the reason why I say this is because every 30 days, every 90 days, you don't want to be looking for a new client. You don't want to be searching out for new money every 30 or 90 days. You want your contracts to be 180 days or longer. 180 days is 6 months, or you want 365 days a year, right? So that you won't have to position yourself. You can at least be like, okay, I got them for 6 months. And they can even extend it after the 6 months. Okay. So when you go into this, I want you to have some solid things in mind. Okay, my contracts are going to be 6 months or longer. And that's a good thing for you. Okay. Number three, always have an NDA within your providing contract. Listen, it provides integrity of your services. NDAs mean that if you have a client that is working with companies or corporations or regular consumers, that you will not go after their clients while you're supporting them and a short time after your contract is over with them. That shows integrity. And when you see my sample of my contract, that NDA is already added in my contract. Okay? So remember that, write that down. Number four, always provide several digital ways you can get paid, and never, ever, ever do a project without full payment or at least a half of a retainer, and then deliver that upon being paid before you deliver the project. Did I say that right? Okay. Always have several ways that they can pay you digitally: credit card, automation, or you can, do they can Zelle it to you, right? That's a big, huge thing now. When you start a project and the client or you have agreed, either it'll be a full payment or it will be a partial payment, right? A retainer fee. Always have. Before you turn in that project, you want to get the balance. And then give them an option. If there are revisions that is needed, maybe do 2 or 3 revisions per that contract, right? But don't ever give the contract fully before you get payment. Okay? That's very, very important. When I started out this business 8 years ago, I didn't have any knowledge of that. And that was a huge, huge mistake because I did work for people and I didn't get my money. Or I did work, got a deposit, and then they decided, and people do that. That hasn't been done in quite a few years. Maybe they feel like we're a little smarter now, so they don't necessarily do that right now. Well, yeah, get it. Hear me when I say get it, and then you'll be okay. All right. Number 5, create boundaries for clients. If your work hours are 10 a.m. to 7 p.m., that is the time that they can connect with you. I've had clients before that will try to call me after my work hours. No. If you need me, send me an email. If I'm working on my own off time, I could review the email. I may not respond to it right then and there, but I will get you the answer the next morning. So just be very clear about creating boundaries for your clients because there are some that will take advantage of that. There are some too that we might be a little lenient, corporate clients, because of the amount of money that they give us per month. We'll be a little lenient because they're paying us more, um, but still set boundaries. Okay. All right. Okay. So we are about to close. Um, I'm really happy that I was able to share this information with you all. And I hope that it has definitely been a light, right, for you, that you will feel like you can go on a little more. And then hopefully, at the end of the day, that you will be a part of our academy as well. That would be great. So, the conclusion of this free uh, training webinar of 3 things you need to know before you start your virtual assistant or online business. The conclusion is starting a virtual assistant or online business takes hard work, determination, and research. Start smartly by knowing your niche, packages, and having your contract in place. Those three things are important. Your next session will be about knowing your target market, your ideal customer, and competition. So, what I will say to you is follow us for more information. All right. And here is how you can do that. It says, thank you for taking the time to learn about the three things you should know before starting your virtual assistant or online business. Check out the Academy, and you guys can write that link out. Currently, we have 14 courses on everything you need to know about running a VA or online business. Now, you can't copy the link, but you can definitely write it down. I'll take my little time so you can write it out. We made the link short for you guys to be able to do that. And look, we welcome you to follow us. We welcome you to contact us at info@thepamfirm.com, right? You can send us an email and ask any questions, or if you want to get information on the Academy, you can do that as well. But follow us on all of our platforms at the Pam Firm. And at the Pam Firm will also share about my business, but it will also share about the Academy and what we are doing and free trainings that we are offering. So I'm super excited that I hope that I will see you guys again in this free training. And I hope that it was everything that you thought it would be. Best of luck on your entrepreneurship journey. And I hope to see you next time in a free training that I will do. I hope to do several before the end of the year. But the next one that we will have, it will definitely cover your target market. It will definitely help you to be more focused on who you want to serve. And I'm excited about that because that is also greatly needed when you are going through this time, right? So thank you guys so much. I appreciate you allowing me to teach you and to just share some of the knowledge that I have with you guys. Again, best of luck and God bless. I will see you next time. Have a great day.